yensi edwa ye friend 24-hour economy market the sidwa ni yensi pedia market ne ba wo ba na wo ye pharmacy no wo ba no a wo ye computer science wo ye engineering no wo ba no obinya adwuma ye wo sa edwa no sa person ma eka wo se adwuma nkwara mantema ba wo enyanya wo magane no it is because of the absence or lack of 24-hour market wo Ghana. Enti no yebedi eho enkomo na enkomo bi ekoso wa obi so oya titi oya titi je say ha adwin in fact 2020 elections ebi mu kikan ye titi say NDC for bi meetings various university campuses hwe ekwan kra omo betimi ama President Bahama ebe wini 2020 elections na eko wini ya eko betimi akọ another term omo argument nyina ne say I constitution say ubetimi akọ 2 terms maximum no and chechim say uko 2 terms no consecutively dia and we no mo betima kono baako uko baako na uko 4 years na wansa antwa so te say the person mama eko 4 years 2012 to 2016 ya wo we from fana mo gwase kwan so no so wo ria na so bi be 8 years and we be di no bi so be di 30 years later 10 years later so wo sa bana wo ni a na chese afina sa adena sa certificate I just say we better hollow sent him 8 terms. Sorry, 2 terms, making it 8. Let's say Kaboma, not just what the 12 years. Let's what the 3 terms. It is out to Monaco. A course in Yende, ye that time woman of a quachi, never for the crazy. You design to move here because near Monita Womo says we need 2020 lessons now. A dear will be pushing. Eduka said the way nya numbers no parliament so e be dey etine dum che say route ye be miensa say be use parliamentary and as be use judiciary I just also dia as stipulated by the constitution say I just say referendum no ye no eno no enti e course 2020 din komo na nya mencha de president na antimi anwini 2020 elections and na we be really 2024 elections. Only 24 elections ye we are so ba na nkomo na ekoso oba afofo do na asofu bi penifo bi mo fa mo asofu estati so mo kasa say president Muhammad ye nsu ye wu so be mada ye nya no so president man mu da it will deserve 30 term no waka 30 ko moko obi a wa ba first 3 months ye wu ni sa no jodara wo musi ye wo man ko 30 no so na ye de na o sere ye ma ne kwa tete en kwa tete no nwenwe wole ne nam hosa afei eti se oboso mo be kwa parliament akofwe ebi so mu se no parliament ni sa authority no ntimi nye de ye sa tese afise parliament ntimi nye dia despite the fact we to tell majority no o ntimi nye dia ene bi se no mo nko the judiciary route na ye fa asem ko Supreme Court na Supreme Court eba na say favorable ma omodia na say the person ma betima ko 30 because we interpret constitution say so we betima the 2 terms this ebum na emutidia na say ade na say yo me da kan kranche be we be na menyume mechiawo na me aduma chande say me frew na be busa say senior na adiwi ya wo de court me de bentiase you because na bia na nche bia me no political crash of daily searchlight and the Supreme Court say President Mahama ko bodo ni right say obe contest sabo kai was so ni right so obe contest because with the unexpired term of President Mills 6 months building and we said we can't one what say what did 2 terms it be say man could be if I know say we eligible to contest ko Supreme Court eka nanim omutwe miss se musi comments bo de man no e wo ho Supreme Court ni 5 me ana na mani enye ho. I thought it was very condescending, but ubende abaso but echemi nya kankwancha sa kofa Supreme Court assembly di abase so mo interpreting bibi e wo ho kofo bobo di wa ela ko kankwanchi kofo bobo di na me alba chaba fira busa se asabra de ko Supreme Court na kasa no o person o se mentiase enti na wacheche bi mu enti ye no e wo holo ma e kofo di sanko no pa okrum se pese mahama e ko do tetem na emumu no party from penifo and this for penifo bi say tetem no so pa attempt de and la obwa omompre e mane maso enti ye nyina e wo nkoma e koso na enwa ye wo ho before enwa no and enwa you mention maybe before so penifo issue guidelines say ye behwe na ya kwakoto regional executives elections na me aduma next month na ye beto no enti no guidelines e wo hono muti kakra I don't know Gideon minu se me de mawdia I'm sure se me de mawdia kakra na mefre I'll call for it na wo de atoso na ye nyina ya hwe guidelines no si won days a omodi AB nominations no ene de ekeka ho nyina nti ye no so be de beba na ya hwe I think say I mean okay I also ready me qualify for it is here na before that no enra ye wo ho enra avia ese ya kwa nwumre no kwampo ake but so me bi so amawo uye be ho adwuma bi nsia we don't beto so CA yoku for statement a omode baaye yes me said am say facha bi say afra me deba yoku for statement a omo issue ye enra nwumre kakra na me de nya ne ntie se nwa de mesim aboaje yese yukufo ache no me de hu for me tesa no na me ka say prank ye bia madam for this ni bi kwa na draw my attention and obu bi a wogidi di say wo de ato ne Facebook de me nkohwe me kohwe era mpane no kure na busabusam anu me na so no obo confirm che say yesi ya Dennis. In fact, initial report no kwa no na edumi say just say we should this for some ma na Dennis aye bibi no dwane from Ghana mu akwa abuchiri na ye the stop all the biato so enti we do airport no ye chie no na hwehwe so nipa bebre hwe yaso ba ye dwane ntie say na we from manwane otu kwan no oba enti no kwasa be bi ko no medi ho yi kwa be 30 minutes ago ni say yoku forma and state institution must stop order no yes it prevents you from traveling outside the Ghanaian jurisdiction. That is the stop order say two and four car that be majidisi and four car ada and four plane and say and fast ship every Ghana enko outside of my Ghana. Now stop order there. It doesn't prevent you from entering the jurisdiction. Say omani so munu wa asemo no entino edi say yema ko otukwan yes say ma won tukwan free Ghana enko baby na mo doesn't mean so omani no wa asemo say do ko ditogwa yes say the stop order to so free togwa ya na wo ma eyenye ne sa eti enra enkomalo ko so a se de na de misaye enkofo twetwa trotro so no wa yesi de na ya ne se party penifo che se omo ko hwe Dennis baby o bia omo so o how even though omo nya ne ntie se yokofo ne friend no yokofo ne chie no immigration for ne chie de handing over afei omo ni baby wo ena no pa lawyers na ya mimi ko hobi lawyers na ya ko yoko omo wura mu ko pa si no ye ma yemu Dennis. In fact, we look at it, me from sense mebo. Say lawyers no and now pedophono and Dennis and then Nakasa. Me from sense because that time me feel robano. Na put me beyond for the new one, even though no ya catch say Dennis ewo holomo. It's a show so I then am mutimichi will be. so ye at the investigation no said you mutimi chi obi e de ko sie Abramu kan che busuafo ana party mpanifo se modishel we ye che no halo wo na asema ye di hwe mu eni eye kwasi ada ana memre da enti ade chia edwoada ye de be court na ko bi atiada ene kwale ko hwe before man tell mabawa aba begu yoku adenya ye nim ba bia denisi wo ya test wo yoku ti begusa and rightly so sa na se ye no se yine party for a chain and a yoku for issue statement me ba cho statement no fa gido fato so mame na me momo this bit back kaka se ewa enti no me nkan ni nyina was it them for immediate release arrest of Dennis Abuaji AK Miracles and Gerald appear in respect of 55 million investigations into the Interministerial Coordinating Committee on Decentralization IMCCOD. Okay, afi yenke kan kakra se what's it what's it Yoko knows that no except medical 37 my minister was it the Economic and Organized Crime Office wishes to inform the general public that it has arrested Mr. Dennis Edward Abuaji, former of so in connection with ongoing investigations into alleged financial and procurement related irregularities at the secretariat. The arrest follows extensive investigations commenced by Yoko after receiving a petition from the current executive secretary of IMCOD requesting further investigation into a forensic audit conducted into the affairs of the secretariat covering the period from 1st August 2022 to 2nd February 2025. Yanko. Okay, was it the investigation which commenced last year following an initial forensic audit of IMCOD and the subsequent petition concerned the suspected misappropriation, misapplication, diversion and theft of public funds announcing to about 55 million Ghana cedis. The former executive secretary of IMCOD, Dennis Abuaji, the former accountant of IMCOD, Mr. Gerard Appiah, and others are the investigation for suspected offences including the conspiracy to steal and stealing, using public office for profit, causing financial loss to the state, dissipation of public funds, defrauding by false pretense, money laundering. Hey, me say, we are some of that. It's money laundering na aka home. You next page no. You next page no. Gideon na yeshe. 7 okay. Was say other suspected offenses. Yoko knows that Gerard Appiah has voluntarily begun refunding or returning the loot, in quote, the loot of funds connected to the crimes at the investigation. These recoveries do not end by themselves. It concludes the investigative process. Neither does it absolve any suspect of any crime. Following significant new findings last week related to suspected fraud and theft involving Mr. Dennis Abuaji, who is already aware of the investigation and has already visited the office on it, Yoko initiated an operational plan to effect his arrest this week. As part of this process, Mr. Abuaji was placed on the stop order a week ago to prevent any sudden travel that could impede the investigation this week. Unknown to the office, he had already departed the country. Oh, an indictment, Krama Yuko. Upon his arrival at the Kotoka International Airport, hey, I promote Kotoka International Airport. Na Kotoka Umu say you did a change Kotoka every so. He say Accra International Airport, but I watch Kotoka International Airport. On Saturday night, officers of the Ghana Immigration Service executed the stop order and handed Mr. Abuaji over to Yoko on Sunday morning. He subsequently accompanied investigators on a search on Sunday, which is expected to continue today. Yoko further confirms that Mr. Abuaji will be granted bail in accordance and on motor to aswa. But you bet me ye fish. Now, Adewe a painti a worrying picture. Mose waya adie mo di asemato no so mo se mafre no woni mu di insawoso mo ni mu di nkuta ho investigation na mo yina no wo cooperate mo amusi last week ya na munya new bibi it is a last week munya new bibi some ni di nkomo a ade na mo nto mo nsan frɛ say enu achi e from na obeyi a asem wi ano ene asefofo bi aba etinyame ado ma china bra na waka acha mu se matu kwan na meba nye sase nka to atwa dada man fast stop order ankoto so dada no man fast stop order ankoto so say ye mani ntu kwan na afei musimo nya de fofo ma ko de stop order ekwakoto so unknown to you na Dennis a free Ghana eti mu show se ka Dennis pese ko dwane a e ko dwane ba cho men ko break ni se twen kakra se Dennis pese ko dwane a e ko dwane na wo ba no mum wo ba Ghana no and na stop order what does it mean to stop you from leaving the jurisdiction. Stop order doesn't mean say you are being stopped from entering the jurisdiction. He was coming to the jurisdiction. Eti ade na muko implement stop order no. So stopping him from what? Stop afed what man ko mu bi mana. Manya de egu abane ni mase. Now, we read ade no kwacha oma keka nse ni bia bum ba ko mo se accountant bia se dey and was start refund enchechemu ye nyane say accountant na sem na mo ka no yogo for mo ka no e different from Dennis asem amone ne wo but o maka bum o maka bum ma wa anya careful na ebru ani so enti accountant na sem no se mo bedi no kura ne Ghana fo bedi no kura mo nchechem say accountant ni na sem no eniye na Dennis asem so eniye I'm told say enye the same case but mo se butu foto gu ni penint mo de afra emwa ade ba kwa me say read statement masanya ya meka biem say asemba so obi enya abotre yokofo aka say Dennis omochi ne memene da enwa ifa besinde yine yenya we no even though some of us are no pano yet say nyam kosada de chi no de but officially no mo de aba bonte say Dennis was arrested on Saturday not on Sunday. Eti ano so no momie fanto ho ye bedi sa nkomo ni nyina eti yokofo mo chi the Saturday no mo ni immigration for chi mo si immigration for the chi the Saturday and mo hand over ma mo kwesiada eti me da no da hen immigration for ti biki puni pasa de me dia honestly be nim but about the stop order akọ say immigration so bi propia na mo onche na say ko mo chi na say ko mo de bra mo minim se immigration for chi no omode ko ma bie na so no omode ko to ma de chi no mo omode de bra mo so dia e de to jimara but the fact as put up by you could say Dennis was arrested on Saturday not Sunday. I will say ka semba mu chi obi ele ka mo di information ba bontin a e can begin to be any ho e ka obi a ye cleared e was say e the mind say oh asem we that ne ba koda se ne chi no e na se ni etidie abano no every from penny for ye nyina so ya boy e ko yuko enwume ya ebi wo holomo e na make say me free ho ba ne die na men hu penny mu bia wo se nani atwa Dennis Aboagye so e wo yuko office ne se said yet na o mamu dia na se Dr. Bamia be president no ka so so di se mayi no e ye adwuma dia e ne Ghana be ye de wu Ghana e be ye de papa eti ubetimi etwa ye ho ababa ye la so ha ye di nkomo e wo social media no so ye Facebook e wo YouTube ntino aha sa enetie ye frame God na Asare-Bediako program di Ghana nti aha eye movement television sa pepepe enetie mami just a minute na social media for no yes anto aso
so bring me baby
na ayi lawyer bi so ka ho a lawyer no so asem na asem so court sa o say we di atwetwe na so eti pressure ma ma me nhwe ma o wie no ma ya chi wo no mu bone be no ka o ye dia ekosi ye no eti me de mekoso akasa asem wi mekoso ready poem no o say first day came na wo de wo nko na to wa ho na pese wo mra ene betim so ato eti enye careful asem ma na mpra kwa ba no asem bi esi over the weekend so enura le siye ewo wiamoase na okateche fifa bebe wo bia yakopon kan ho na won hye wodin na meji so ebe makokudufo woni yedin na de wukomu nyina no enche bia to betwa ewie menja video se okateche fifa enam se ye chi ne enura ya nkofo ka se police for di etuo no ebobo ni tirimu no nyese mu tutuo ball na mum ni tuo no na bena no the to the bat of the gun no omo de bu ntima ni ti papai disamba share videos bi by na okateche fifa obi am si no si dress kama na so na tade ni komu nyina na ayefi se na nyina eye moja ewo de be hunti asobrache abi mu eye yenti ye party ye koto aba party mpanifo se haide tabo ato so mamu nto aba wo ho kwabra ne se chenchina ameto aba lo enti no yakọ obakoto aba no amomo so kwa omko se omko 7 injunctions se die yo minim sa fine details no but the be ho say police for echi wo mo and I call back and forth sa omo prepare no ene ye daba ko fa no chi say afiye pam ni tiri no wo hweda pampa mu katecha pampa mu apai toko da ho kese ya ye besere mo ye nyina ye MPP fo ye niema mum ye hwe ye nye niema e de ni munyam ebebre party no ne de mu nyam bebre o man no so to kateche be wo bia no speedy recovery be woti wo pampo mo asiyesi ya pai ho ya ye pamo de wo be call ya mu pa ba begin say di si woni su nti no wo ya no wo betimi amana ba fom yakopon enka ho party mpanifo se sansem nyina no behwe na obi akoto aba ne nya about 90% success rate die enkasa ne mawi ni se kitimbe say the beauty of a yina yakọ nyina ye bobo party pedifo aba so se yakoto aba no ama yetimenya be 98% sorry 88% kama we mu ne ba ya ebese ade no but pedifo hwe omo steering committee betenase na de ewo no so betwam o matwam mu ntase tentem na betwam na matwam mu tentem na bibia eto etwa na nampra ma adwele te say
ja
wo ye
yeah.
What bre say wo ko wo su ko yoko hobi
yeah me ko hobi the incoming national communications director
Eminia let say wo ye
anti communication expert
political affairs director na what
expert marketing expert
the
Gordon Asare-Bediako
presidency send ya na ubuku so na ubuku me tro no hon make
ai wo mun say
da bi be ba ho but yenko e ka be telephone lines no ne ye din kobo ye ne nkofo bi ba hye be from
okay
ye musa ye ho Saturday Sunday conduct of constituency elections na say e na wan so no e na no me da no me do krata kakra so ha say wo so na ka wo ko ese be man si so ma sa no ham we do si so ma wo ye tu edurachi kwa na wa fe na wo hen ha na wo san wachi be ma 30 gram te say e ye den e na wo contest wo san ye na mum no sa hwe general picture Saturday Sunday conduct yenko
okay Gordon
minia
you woman say yeah internal elections constituency elections I think so for a while now a party na yakono pa because go for be then some da or permit some person be executives of the new patriotic party share from other constituencies certain elections in the call here o man now me executives that do more even so atiahwe even so awini for abem I think say MPP has done a great job. I will show you if just few constituencies been here or HS and get no issues internal issues from this various constituencies.
Yeah.
Which constituencies need be a high court injunction. Say unlawful removal of people from the polling station executive album. And one of the reasons is currently more issues of injunction we should be a boy be no paper or more the same issues here and come far from something by it just a party near corner young of be they say you better associate your move with the new patriotic party.
Yeah.
So the whole position in the new patriotic party. And so this elections is quite nice and your party no now the other call me many two forms me who and say maybe also show so much interest.
Okay.
You see most of the executives are youth. As a youth or my only 40 years.
Aye.
Be 28, late 28, 29, 31, 32, 34, 35. Youth, gonna show interest. Yeah, the youngest chairman. We are young women or more than constituency women organizers. We are young men or more than constituency organizers. In fact, party I but coming to the issue of withdrawing from the contest,
yes.
Yeah, don't say you withdraw. You didn't do a ballot paper, so yes, I withdraw.
Okay.
Now, you only say party, you say be a uti penny for.
Okay.
So we are man yourself now. You now co him year. Penny for one so uti.
Okay.
When the issues of injunction is surrounded, your constituency, and then penny for whom is no. And then I say injunctions and then your money now we money now we be money dear oh dear. And how who be breed? Why?
Okay.
German and co.
Okay.
Baby now. And I do say yo. Okay. And it's here benefit. Now, party share so the only thing you do is to write to the elections, constituency elections committee, to mature to them. And I notify the chairman of the constituency elections committee, which is a national rep.
Okay.
Come down from Poyambo, they want to come down.
Okay.
And rep. So I had a conversation. Me asked me apart. So I had a conversation with him and it's like, oh, no, I can't say. So we just had to let it go. Now, party, the way I am a man Kofubebre, near Bracer, they want to hold positions in the party. We are just praying, say, delegate or Mupemo will be a want to be near Jumano. Is it got on your positions you young for?
Okay.
Resourceful in minds. Ready some best serve. They want to serve the people at the constituency level and serve the party at general. If you know, no, where are there? See, taking it very serious. Yes, my one people in 7 years. Sana union was and the workers. My wasn't 7 years. Sana yes, when people for your customer, one people in 7 years.
Yeah.
And people in 7 years was 7 years more. It's 7 years more. And they are willing to win, and compare on so percent we here. Yeah. Just because it be a more level be a who and as a power over the electoral college. It will be so bulldoze way into it now. Yeah. We are partying a man to snew baby crona on persuasion. So at the end of the say most of the executives, they put into consideration. Now say or person or two as well. Why you be? You are the first one. Udi and ye. And no can near bear your position na feel be adwuma jato na na obetumi aye na mmameye na party into me fan into my pen frampa na so who say chinchina obezo ye adwuma because we say party na wudi na bro. Yeah. And that's what we keep telling them, but we can't because ebi on one of compile police station executive album ni electoral area coordinating committee album no combine no ntino. Of course, a dome album, maybe a delegates, very sharp. No, oh, they will bring more magic, but only your metro about my own bitch, my Jumano. Maybe as soon as I've been saying a dimission, I don't know him allegiance to no, and also no. I don't know who say your competent people will beat my Jumano, so you are continuing to be. Maybe to your near town, Ama, Omo, and any team, not team now we need your. I've already yeah, the communication officer come will be our non communicator. Yeah, the secretary come will be a church on to organize files. Yeah, the organizer come will be a only experience or only organizational
skills
be or lucky organizational skill. Yeah, the youth organizer come over with the who didn't need to remember when to mean commanding mebunu. And only the problem back where I was as a party, you know, ye sign money for near the more organizer come over or no, mammy penny or
was son of Biakrayaka, national born
or dream.
Nana, me say get what you be toast or fly be toast, fattest be my shot idea. Nan. I was here issue statement. Issue statement. And then message Mukaka say effective today. I'm suspending all activities of my campaign, devoting my platform to securing the freedom of Dennis Miracles Abuaji, God Asare-Bediako. And the issue statement. Na ubetimi free. So at the quality ye say we don't go down with that. As to swap pass and the 7 year campaign swap pass and the Matthias Simna Makobi or Makwan Pippin delegate be one ma. Maybe I may 10 minutes and then back best pay me 10 minutes. But first 6 minutes in the we boost I said then the cost e we yoku. It did this I said that cause say no ye day I feel that big change na ubusame so is incumbent on me to explain.
Yeah.
Enti ade na me spend this energy no ne ntwe abrebetimi abeboa aso solidarity. Enti no say nyame ya adom ne say bia omuka se fa so mo de na court nyame adom e kina krempa yenim say afi court process no a begin which is a proper way. Yeah. And they started there we can go about a but you did say we all da and oda e council room nyame adom 19 September and na sa a contest na eba so but of you no to so mame MPP in the regulations na eba ye no fedo to so na yen hwa de say regional elections na eba so no regulations na party na de buy no entichi no ne yen hwe ne yen kama obi a wo hwe no ti asese di esitie okay what the to so na mahwe okay mati enye yisa it's in order and Gideon fatos ba me why me dey send ma say won san kan ya so won san kan ma me hwe na me starting read what say no but I think say won san kan na me starting read what say no na say the bia yen twen emetie for entwen ye enchesa de me patriotic party there no me try say maybe and was it okay in was it July 12 update on regional executive elections was it pursuant to Article 9 of the party constitution as amended. The regional executive elections shall be conducted at a regional delegates conference. The national secretariat hereby announces an update of the regional executive elections as follows. Okay, Abba. Okay. Opening and closing of nominations. Opening and closing of nominations for regional July 15th to July 17th, 2026. Hey. Opening and closing 2 days. Okay. Vetting July 20th to July 23rd, 2026. So who person here appeal bisoswa July 24th to July 26th, 2026. Notice of poll July 27th to July 30th. I was say notice of poll there. I said the bobo ho meboa. Yeah. I said the board notice board so mo bia we say one man ye kwato mo so aban omunie. Yeah. Then elections August 15th to August 16th, 2026 as amended by the National Steering Committee. And was a regional elections committee is directed to submit the following list to the National Secretary by Monday, July 13th. That which is today. 1 representative appointed by the Regional Executive Council, 1 rep of the party regional parliamentary caucus, chairman of the Regional Council of Elders, chairman of the Regional Council of Patrons, regional research and election officer, and then regional IT officer. I was the National Party shall appoint the chairman and the secretary to the Regional Elections Committee. Eligibility and qualification. A person shall not be eligible to contest in the regional executive elections unless he or she satisfies all the following conditions. A registered party member in the region where he or she intends to contest, member in good standing, must have paid membership dues at least in the past year. The candidate must reside in, hail from, and vote in the region. Demonstrate active party membership in the region for at least 2 years must not have forfeited his membership. In the case of a regional secretary, the applicant must have at least a degree or higher qualification. Regional secretary must have at least a degree or higher qualification. 4. Where any member of the regional elections committee intends to contest the regional elections, the regional executive committee shall appoint a replacement for him or her on the elections committee. The regional elections committee shall be responsible for the vetting of all aspirants and the conduct of the regional elections. Appeals nomination forms shall be acquired from the regional elections committee or at the regional secretariat at the following cost: regional chairman 10,000, vice chairperson 8,000, all other positions 5,000. Nomination forms shall be paid through the party's electronic payment channel, that's member.nppg.org. After successful payment, an electronic receipt will be generated for the aspirant. And na akoswa appeals also ewo and na etwaso was it the contested positions include: A. Regional chairman, regional first vice chairman, regional second vice chairman, regional secretary, deputy regional secretary, regional treasurer, regional organizer, regional women organizer, regional youth organizer, regional Nasara organizer, and a regional communications officer. Until we assign Justin Kudia Frimpong, general secretary, and what they buy. It's nominations, you know. Nyamia Duma almost will be in the bay. 16th, 15th to 17th July. 15 to 17 July 2026. 2 days.
Just 2 days.
And Omodi.
I saw too.
Yeah, into the I don't know. Omwa Hodi and send the Asabato.
Region there.
Yes.
That's a Botomubi.
Oh, say I didn't dear about 10k ya. And I don't want to
be yes. There's any as soon as possible. No. Okay, can you see any?
Yeah.
Naija.
Come.
What do you want to 2 years now? It's me the huge man. Yes, and
elections day no see 15th and 16th August.
Wow.
20.
Just a month too.
1 month away. Omo ya dey so dey no so ahyehyɛ so.
Accra 34 constituencies. Ashanti region 47 constituencies. There's always a contest wa ha ne Ashanti there. And Eastern 33. So as a matter of fact, you know, you need.
Oh, what's a year for so?
Would they just this 1 month period be your filing be your time be you be answer what's that this 1 month that constituency by constituency to
oh that banana say wo contest it let's say also try maybe nominations and sign work around their WONTUMI.
No, the issue is that so we contesting so incoming national communications right?
Yes papa
what's a wo contesting one say we around slanting term be so you end up meeting people that they are candidates if you are later on lose or more executive. Because that's the stance now. Most of the constituencies now it changes, baby. Most of us didn't think these changes were
possible
bound to happen.
But I think so. 60% at least 60% were maintained.
No. In Accra now.
The whole Ghana na eka. What can you now boom man?
Okay.
What can you now boom man?
60, yeah, remember 55, 60.
Oh, about 60 cry. A born muswa waye ebia waye organizer or secretary. We be waye vice was we say to me now wo. But we kasa wo try me ye nominations e wie pass and work dia. Na say die 19 September. You may be there Nyame adoma August. How possible now be because there be already send me call a friend saying Tamalene other areas near me nominations but you know what could in command you know the potential you
we can know when young ones are called
now you know we
276 constituencies in 1 month.
Yes
ukomebu
I will you was so serious.
Yes,
it's sanity. Now we can you go for the now person can you go for the me telephone lines and I'm fan.
You go for the and
I'm in Comra.
Dabi. My member wants a walk. You go for the end. To be frank, one wakakra. Because an institution like Yoko, Montimi am fa order nan and Montimi am for order nan to. The party took kwaya or bani mumuna fe you order ni take effect.
Na the moka kwa elmu gwasema wa mokro police omode akwatu no say na Dennis ko.
How?
It imagine say and Dennis and Saturday day like last week Saturday. Member me kasai. Na Ghana. Wo ko joy e kire he he was here. Entino mukasa body stop order na ekoto no. So what you wanted to prevent? This is second ya this go twa na nkoko dada.
Oh yes.
Ana me boa. Ekoko.
Nganje say okwaga o mai.
Ekoko ma.
It was the MPP angasa yeah law abiding political party. It's the members do na so yeah law abiding people. It's you know yeah the emraye adwuma nti na dey is call your buy no. Na we agenda for na sem. Wadaruma. Agenda for no munyanto wase. Baby asam ni nam the one ho nyoma ye tro na ombeso mo ye agenda fam no. It's so serious. No, how? Obi ayache no Saturday. That's what the Yoko is saying.
Yes.
Now Moses Sunday or declare intention we are near no. Why do you want to meddle with issues, sensitive issues with and your mabisi? Well, say ebia na omunim. No.
Aw dabio ebia na omunim say Saturday the che no. E ba fofo na ne da social media no. Do mo ye tie de say ye che no kwasiada. Na enra do palo so na yes wo ye declaration say obe contest. Enti wo share sidnenk of wo sika say that wo can say a few hours after say we declare na ye kwache no enti na bi mu kura if I wo general secretary kura Facebook post na wo ka say one wo kasa ma say this enti after say he say ye kwache no but and then so aba to just say and yet it has nothing to do with his declaration of intent no tim gas asemba ye nya boche kakra
of course because na me can agenda for no so munyanto boase so from what we are hearing any what Iyoko is telling us over a year and lawyer Kusiboche so be cheche mu say omukaso over a year omuboa na 2 months ago no omu contact no any ade yeah then that means there was an issue already. Yeah, the fact we are trying to establish is that there was an existing issue, which is not now. For them to be meddling this issue with certain agendas, you know, as a people say, oh, that public, you know, when you do that, you start losing attention. But this issue, it needs more attention because you have more issue attention in here. What will happen is that you diagram as a fire say. Anything that make us agenda for no omunyanto was here no form agenda in tun chen kakra no more focus on the issue at hand because I will commend you for putting your campaign on hold to support a brother, your fellow patriot, and this is the kind of healthy competition that the MPP has always championed in this country. And as a matter of fact, what's national was the way you went about it. The way you went there to show solidarity, and you were even advocating, say you want to see your brother.
Of course,
that is how politics should be. And not because agenda for any day. Amada Roma, Amunyanto was here because in some of to trouble until and need the actual issue at hand.
I will be the message about say, God in prayer. What you just read from the Yoko statement. It means Dennis was in custody on Saturday. So how could he have declared his intention on Sunday? We be there or no? Exactly. There was
exactly. That means agenda phone behind the crowd phone and no reject too.
Oh, the be say ya no body say a video why ya told that. It's video why ya told that e be o ma say kwesiada what the beba. Regardless, say no, say no,
with the narrative, I want to say, command the narrative, and I'm so more can. What is this narrative you wanted to command? When you do this, you are trying to create certain kind of perception, and I don't never answer here. Attention, I will say people this particular issue at hand. You know, now I swap what say. They need to be very careful because this issue must be treated as as an issue for the entire party.
Obi say, Gordon, it seems you don't understand what your guest is saying. What he's saying is that Dennis was arrested on Saturday. He declared on Sunday, and then hours later, we read on Facebook that a few hours after he had declared his intention, Yoko arrested him.
How?
And that is a bad narrative.
Yes.
And it's a lie. So allow the gentleman to explain so that you understand where he is coming from.
Because Dennis.
But
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Regardless of contest or regardless of anything, you know, or MPP.
Yes.
And we are here to serve the party.
Yes.
At any day, Isiomu, Ejemu, Uta Emoja MPP. It's the MPP need here. Moreover, he is the spokesperson to the flag bearer.
Yes, comes director for the
flag bearer. For the flag bearer.
Yes.
And so Dennis is our Dennis, regardless of contest. Yes. And this is agenda for Ninga and to was on agenda. Near treaty issue not party for one then you will be and shape. But if you want to come with the terms of commanding narrative, then your man now just because also open national comes a do MPP. National comes direct a do MPP. It will declare China. Oh, that the ordinary party member. The moment we will discover say oh that no. In a long run, we just say naturally.
But
we don't want that to happen.
But some we the one no. Okay, so I get okay. We put the you know put we are Titus Glover.
Yes.
One also echo hono mo.
Oh that party no. Party who that the rank and file of the party.
But
what's narrative? Twisting narrative.
Nana debiti o. Where they said Dennis na mu no one kasa because already no he's in custody. It was make bibia.
But the agenda for no na me ni omo kasa.
Okay.
Agenda for no. Enye bibia na ya agenda ho. Assemble mama yam dealing with the issue. Let's be very objective. But ya chi obi Saturday. Na mo ka kire say we declare on Sunday na ya chi no. What the other rank and file? So when the rank and file sees this, they won't have the love and the appetite to come and stand at the Yoko for you. It means you are a liar. That is the kind of picture they want to paint on Dennis. And that's what we don't want to happen.
Well, Minyesho said a bad picture on be painted on him, but ABR and call for more Ekasai, they spoke too early, linking his arrest to his earlier declaration of intent.
Your power much was now because rank and file rank and file regardless Dennis contest. Dennis is a member of the New Patriotic
Party. Of course.
He's a party member to the core. And they will show up for him. But in Tronis and Sembi saying in Amhoa, not more twisting narrative near there. What happens is that Mama Party for no don't know more one so say 100 never 220. And we don't want that to happen because this issue is an issue. I will say, Obiade ni hujim. This is you or yan you may so Obiansa wom. This idea see ni na yedi hujim. But what the agenda now say and you may need that one, you may need that one. People will be like NSN trying to mudi actually because you actually Saturday we will declare Sunday ni actually. How?
Well, it no you see it will be a motive e ka ho ni ade. Yeah, you better say be put in the proper perspective. Per the ababon things he say. Per Yokufo statement omo dia ba ya ubia encounter say enye no kore no. Yokufo say echi dey Saturday meboa.
Yeah.
Entin wo mo a omo e church say e bia oh Dennis declare enu nti ene yakoche no. On verify so news.
Exactly. Yes. Ehame because Dennis yenu no. Ya de nyina no. Party ni niwa ba ko no. Regardless comes director flag bearer no. He's also a deputy national communications director of the party. Okay. He's a national officer of the party.
Okay.
And so asama aba no enye to say someone will say obi eni je won. But for you people to be for these people to be twisting narrative to suit their certain agendas of theirs, you know. Oh, Dennis, who is agenda for no, Omunyanto was here.
Okay.
Omunyanto was here. They are dealing with the issue. Let's be very objective and deal with the issue. It is a way campaign. All of a sudden, baby, are now who free or buy just because of Dennis. But who bad over what he said? Or declare the year or finding truth. You are a bit disappointed.
Oh, of course, yes.
You are a bit disappointed.
I say, we thought say Sunday no after
you are a bit disappointed.
And to know, yes, I think who will be now. My chairman, someone from Bachini Pacona. I then my train. In fact, the do a benefit for say coincidence really too beautiful. What I say, Matrasia Chaya Kusiada. I'm in Pacona. I declare intention a we, and then you go and arrest him. To what end?
To what end?
Obi antiase, but and me ya babeto just say, and you Kusiada near Chino. Name no much the memory da. And sana the declaration ebano. I think say it leaves some things be in the minds of people.
Because they put the second agenda. And when who's a godon, a some sinner agenda ne ados one. And my own to me who no kura was sending.
Oh, agenda put the mini and yashi.
That be a allow the because me say assembly. Baby, I know me wopa and name yes, I make a fawa only for me, hours later, Mr. K one may drive and may bar around. And I mean, Yoko for a
statement,
you know. The kind of statement in and Titi and go for that means near agenda for the two, you know, if we were swayed by it. My disappointed.
Anyway, latest they say, my granted Dennis bail. Name Momono 50 million Ghana cedis. 3 sureties to be 3 sureties, 2 to be justified. Na ti yakase ya mo bi bill 50 million. 3 sureties, 2 to be justified that. We don't first card into. Any pub me and sano. Ya myself me and sano 3 sureties, 2 to be justified. It's the pub me and sano I was so munye japade.
Wow.
Yeah, a sombo 50 million Ghana cedis. Na japade a landed property. Na enam chema wontumi de no nti media cheko hu kakra se hu papa. She se ajis na opon eboa amampanfo keka ne mesie ni bebre ansana yet me ama Dennis bail I satisfy 50 million CD condition no. Che adai bebre obo ane dan no na ni ode ni bu se 5 million 10 million Ghana CD ayi obekọ ni ba ko hwebule be na 4 million value of the land and then the house.
Wow.
Ye be hwe na 4 million. Chama wontumi ye ma no bail chama de ko na esen yokofo de me check ni sisi ya ma chama wontumi bail conditions bi ewa atese 60 million as I say ewa yoko hol mo abi mu say ya o say chama dem ba almost 1 week ni yentimi yi no.
Yeah.
It had to take million president Dr. Brian Champon and sana otimi akwakoma ni bail. Brian Champon enema o de koye no na eya adan be 5 as 6.
Yeah.
Eya adan be 6. Yeah. And sana etimi a satisfy sa de no. Eti ade yokofo ye ni ehu when enya court bail condition no eti we no on beti ba sheda kipunu wo ho say ya mani bail
but
na wontumi satisfy bail condition ye beti ma sheda kipunu sa ba na wotwe na the money ye hu ni say wo dan ba ko na say dan ba dan no ye 10 million Ghana cedi worth AESL4 and so book evaluation na Fred say last commission for also authenticated documents ni nyina na AESL4 no what dan no worth 10 million na omoji fee valuating the first valuing the, property no omobeji I think 0.5% of the total value of a property.
Wow.
Ye beji enti say enti wo da mo mi enhwe 50 million Ghana cedi The 1% you say
50 million Ghana cedis 1%. I have 5 million Ghana cedis.
Sir.
Yeah.
And 500,000 there.
50 million Ghana cedis 1%.
Okay.
500 billion 1%. Hey, 500 billion 1%. There 5 billion.
There 50 million Ghana cedis.
50 million.
And the 1%. I think said 1% a year. About 5 million ana.
5 million.
The 10%.
10%. Okay, the 1% by
500,000.
Yeah.
And say 1% 500,000. There 0.5% 250,000.
Yeah.
And no 50 million. No, I also pay 250,000. I also pay 250,000. Yeah, will be 8 years of worker. Nyama receipt.
Wow.
Plus incomiums. And by the time I won't satisfy our conditions, 50 million. No, was spending close to close to 500,000 Ghana cedis. Minia enough for. Na say you ko for massa on those bill conditions we are. Misro ma Ghana dachi. Meka biem. Ya anya careful bill conditions are NDC for dachi bi mu say de be mamo no.
Anto mo kwaje heaven sir.
No West Ark yi na mo the drawings beba. Yesra mo. Pese bahama eno mo nkasa asemwe ya ka the law ye Hanan.
Yeah.
Hanan ya ma Hanan de 50 million. Esa de yeso 30 million. It obade ni kru 80 million Ghana cedis. Okofa no hefa. Ana meka adaya kese bebewo East Legon, Westlands, North Legon, Cantonments, Laboni, dodo nwa en qualify say wo de be ye bill condition.
Yeah.
Because omuni head list.
Yeah. People don't know.
People
don't know.
It's a some na ekoso do. Ehu. Ye be srebium na nse kwa ma eyika ho asem. Haruna Drusu. E ka say bill conditions akese omode ma no. Omunhwe ye o. Haruna Drusu kan say omunhwe ye.
Ye dey ahwe you heaven safo na me kwaje aba.
Yo.
Mama kwaje blueprint of Noah's Ark.
Yo.
Omuji enu wi a ni a kire omo say be a lot. Yere dane nchen no omo nkofa nchen ni bi mra enwoma very rare no
yes
and on be di achiri because you see miawu ye bia na wo say wo dwen da ache ho what we say about the future is pregnant but when NDC for ya to ayampia future no ye pregnant okowoden ogusa wo labor ward future ni ye den ni omo ye no ye kachire NDC ni bia say onya very careful onto omufo matikpebu kraka the same thing about this bill condition say ni omuye
yo
omanya careful how do you tell somebody to go and look for a bill a surety ni unsatisfied bill of 50 million Ghana cedis
yes
and sika na dia wa ye kwa bia sika na he involved no kure ndru sa amount why or your flight race here. We are all doing politics in Ghana.
Yeah.
O politician be also ti kromu ha bia nim baby an nyonko politician te.
Of course. Obi ani we yonko.
Onim o hiani pakro no nim kwa obefa so a obeku baby ani pakro no te. Obeso onya no nim kwa obefa so obenya no.
Ma memie telephone lines the kitu abi CCM. 0201 455 555 0201 455 0201 455 555 0201 455 555 maybe telephone lines like krebi wo fra obetime any discuss weekend di enkoma ekoso adwuma di a mpp fo yedi ye Saturday Sunday enura dwumre me fa do me kwabenya na wo hwa na ese general elections wo hwa the enthusiasm woni pamu ahokeka omode akoto aba na ye wi a omo sorti obi ankoyo
yeah me madam for chakapoi direct
obi ankoyo
odi aba
Sao
odi aba pa chaka
okay
do me kwabenya consensus youth organizer omo maintaining no na adwuma pa
okay
yes
aha etino sa enetie ma mehwe se metima peke course kakra na yemfa enkobo no enko yenim. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Me password ni me be akase free.
Let's accept free. Shy here.
Okay, password mo anonko.
Good evening, Gordon.
Me password matin kan mo anonko Shy Hills.
And what's the name? Me American say me who did that. Tanya my question. Some are Lawrence bar from. Some are Lawrence bar. You who a still say. So now your question now you will tell the crowd kama. When you say you know ya. And yes sir. Obi a me won hwe but we know ani sir. Enti ni ame de na meka kire won mu sir. O mu tu o mu bu afi o. Won entu o mu bu afi. Na echina wo ho ma yi na. Enti the God me da se. Ya friend Ofakojo.
Ofakojo bacho be da se pa ma me pick next caller. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. God, I'm Pacho. What is saying?
Nyamia do boko, Pacho uswe.
That's already not in Pacho. Come, I say, because I free my dinner.
Bacho, ya mama mwanonko.
You, Papa. Mema mumu, ene mo juma pa moye. Mo chia en area pa. Ni e koswa nkrofo na en this phone say you do any e koswa. Nto mo say that draw your attention. Ama for that attention, free your way no ho. Na say akwakwe ko ka ko ye juna ko si we say say ye nya mo mo si cho mo no so na me de pass na ni si mo no so mo bo 24-hour economy so mo so e sa ni bo ta ko ko ke nke no ti pa ko mo ye do no mo ti ti na mo ko na mo se na mo se bo so e de che Ghana Ghana so agent ko so e say ya la jo ya si ya pa be yaba be yura ka ko ni ho ko be kwa in second size ko ni fi and all endings for you so mo try no na fi do mo ye nya le mo na ko me
pacho me so me da se pass o do de aba mo ba no mind titi kama kama se do bia eye no no udi ni baba aka se free. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, God.
Pacho di baba aka se free.
Me kasa. Hello.
Pacho me ton ka ti mo anu ko wai.
Okay, tu na ma
opanyi pacho jeba bi ka karamenti won kai jeba bi ka kra bi mami.
Medi Master Wood, member of the Regional Communication Brothers Center.
Okay, the man committee.
The position, but the country and before. Again, we have more for forever.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Yeah, you buying?
Chief, and you take the latter view, Goshi. Gono, campaign, Mamba, Fatal campaign, Matron, all Abrukma Central, Abrukma West, Abrukma South, Abrukma North, my Dominica, my view, when I feel for Sikiam, Watson, communication, national communication officer. Go, copy one picture say, you can live in my you can see in my mouth. One picture say, Fuden. And no, you Papa, one in your okay, school fee, Belly, don't Gana be na be banani na me school, the various schools are quite a little. I feel more with him, I feel more about him. It can handle me. Well, I can gonna be Baba really. I've been a cook school course study, a little bit miracle, but you make the shiame. You be put the little bit of shiame or one I'm told I'm killing them. Romaka like cannot speak book. Ghana for Ghana for normally. A dumb you want penny a share bottle back yet a dear man Ghana for them here. So you also I see a Ghana for whom you can share like bill, you can share water bill, like bill up so not Ghana for you to mind and now or Mom Penny and Ghana for a moon to go. Anyone wanted you may.
Eye me dasi sipa de dasi posters bi bia ye ready a ye de be ma na wa ye adwuma ma area ho nyina kama nyakopon eshaw ma me call next caller so na ye hwe ma me hwe bisi. Hello, good evening.
Evening.
Kasa free.
Hello.
Udini be kasa free.
Pacho me free me kasa free ko fo da asokore. Me da masini adwuma pa mo ye. Me din di befi.
Mano befi.
Boni America ne say. Se echi a omo chichi MPP fo no. Omo chichi MPP fo no. Se emere sesa na se ye ba amamu a omo ge na MPP fo mpani fo no echi obi a omo amegyina kasa na mini ani mo fa se ni madafo bani sa de no wo abeye sa no mebu no ni bre be bre so no because ni omo ye na nye we ni to aba ma omo se mechichi nkofo omo hwe so no omo nya djuma ese Ghana fo nya ti mi damase
me dasi pa Mr. Befi me dasi so ayi ni tete me. And hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello, good evening. Hello. I mean, Shibi. Hello, good evening. But you didn't get a free. I would think.
Katafi Navadi. Hello.
Pastor Mano, meet you. Meet you.
Katafi Navadi. Hello.
Pastor, who can say feel bad? You know, why? You're trying.
Because hello. Because hello.
So meet you, Paul Labadi. Who can say feel bad? Meet you.
Because assisi a obutisi amafo the mama only the mama gagana for the mama the mama the people for it and my property in I'm said about how much to see for now the mama na mission yes nyami
me das ma me yes network no hono ai bi kakra. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello, but what so what line also? Hello. Okay, let me say we don't a line no. But will be I'll be a hijacking me line kakrabate. All right, 0201455555. My main picky visit Becky last two. Hello, good evening. Wow. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Me ba so dino be akasa free.
Hello.
Metonka.
Me kase fra Peja Junction.
Anonko.
Hello. Me kase fra Peja Junction.
Aso mo anonko abeka jansi metonka. Apejwa okay fine. Yankoi.
Bono me dia.
Joso pa.
Dia ko si wo Ghana no. De bia mo ka se cha di tatu no. Mu bia. Mo Dania. Mo ke India me dia on ka se. Adena mo yesa. Na so ku na di ko sha wo mu ti ka san. Ibi wa da so ku bia wa di ko sha wo di ka yen chen. Nyamra no eni and the Mahama, a kind of fast will be Chief Justice be on. A man is a one is up and I am putting up. Malusi,
Pastor Besame Dase, Mammy, and Picky. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
So didn't we be a free?
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Ya to come di kasa ba you.
Me kasa bia frawo.
Okay, mo anu kwai.
Me pese me bisa se me la kabwa je ya chene no ya hunse ya nkofo nyina ro si ko headquarters wo. Na oba no was central region na ya chili fie na ni 4 days no. Inso mesra se mo ka kire yem pedi for no mo so mo nkobwa no. Yes, I need to follow more than 3 years. I said, I'm fair, I'm to be a more banner into the show, means of my no.
Me pacho mate well point well noted. Yeah, that's it. Yes, or the abba. Nyame adma chance me say me akọhwehwe no. Nyame adma etame akọhwehwe. Don't worry. Always so far will be our baby asemasi bia no mpedifo say if bi ko pa wo musi ya motwi anko krompa mpedifo be pe lawyer for amade say o monhwe no monka asem to de bibia be kama why ma me hwe last caller na me pick. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Ba so wudin be akasa free.
Brother, a friend Jonathan Idodu. In Fairfield at the question about Central.
Okay,
I am a member of regional communication team. Now, we come in Baby Dream Bar, Abojuma, Ama, WONTUMI communication aspect because before we do my deal from Oman FM, media of the Kubia, WONTUMI the information, the man communicate especially. No, the Korean Sana, the Kochi, so I feel information there with Mamma, Asare-Bediako. Did he say the Swabama Bar? To the information, no one what's your point of communicators, no many training, a better training. That's me, a better training communicators, and see our meeting so to make then stream on for 10. Now, we are my it's in the us we back the doom for 10. I would and the woman said, the company,
Unfortunate.
I think that among women, I didn't say the way I know it, the best regular for. Now, Dr. Adam Mumba, what did she say? Need them of food and every gun for sending there among the Koyam Ghana for you. I am among Faso, but I ask me a year.
And best with that's a pass up so by Edwan Abaya ready a year will be answer room. Edwano, Dr. B, where lecturer or catcher was a Gordon or campaign or let's be a clarion call. Saroka was a clarion conti, typical or be answer with my any bed. I may sure it. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Some green cow.
Basho, would you be a free?
Y2K. Rodon.
Y2K?
Hey, Sawala, some from call.
Hey, Y2K? Nana Bana friend me too catch it.
Oh, man, saying, Henry, a foreign affairs, a passport office, a car park, director of NDC tax, or component or may fraud up the information from a I the case in those scene, Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs, Yahweh, in movie. Nigerian, this year, America say, and this for when they believe in you there, Yama Tantan, or Kodoa, Ghana. Next election, when I working after the winner, they will include the foreigners. And that's I'm talking to you now. When you be over for draw some of the foreigners, Ghana card, and count the foreigner, over $150 or $200, you know. Why you have my foreigners in our Ghanaians? The meaning agenda in there 2028 election. The Munko what Obama. But I'm telling you, them commercial foreigners go. Ghanaian, born and bred Ghanaian. Onya 25 years. On to drive for commercial car. But the New say, Fulani Funa, Fulani, or from Gaga for Bukome. I'm waiting for Bukome. I'm telling you, what you Pragia. Offer Nimpa 5 to that taxi. Some of them are minor, be by 12 years. Now, Fulani, I must say, that Gadawni, no old true Pragia. The Moko Fuji now, one way or the other, about one right and done a register. God on, I mean, who Yoko. Me, I don't believe in that. Give them people power.
na ya kada ayi ya de security be da agor ya da mankofo a wa meme MPP wa part wakafa IGP a otum arrest MPP MC arrest MP regional minister na IGP otsebo no de gidina manankafa no ho no only intent do obo MPP was so zero and the MPP ba power they be pay him back for a ministry of agric one spokesperson say for Samuel Hunto on not radio the TV no care akufo adu for we na aye dan such a rat na ye agric minister the spokesperson atma say na si aba power they be pay him back there what is there on the high because when you say go for start we and this far why demonstration na ye che one time what kind of demonstration go for yi o quotidian and this they pay back near by the papa ya che one left and right there only they on the appropriate lawyers mu go to first one because NDC lawyers di ba ko no kawura ho o se ya hwe ne yi na aba no so san one shall na yoko watching the MPP over there one for Jesus Christ one by authority and this are the nyemo they prepare as I'm talking to you now who to meet in a prison another in a court already na some akọ social media and this blogger na some ne there and this in panifu bin wo ya galante wa ko this chairman for do anything na Sunday wa ba post be there ai came boss wa can fix street light 13 across Ghana 75,000 Ghana cedis. That is 7.5 billion. That blogger was from Sako, Umaru Sako, something. And some other can. After I'm talking to you now, won't be in a court me. For forest in our way to building. Forest now I came before. And this year back to know, not seeing him there by the pay her back. Now, President John Kaye, I brought from manners, small boys, when you see us, I will disarm me. Not even pay back there. Won't be a complaint. One part of the Nippon, and Kupon Fano Quantan. None people, young power. Young power, we will pay them back.
Why to get a Yakasa is a mouth enough tabua cabino. Yamian by Chayankasa. Why, maybe not the answer. Why? It's not my channel. Yankasa. Why 2K? Anyway, all right. Why to get a motel? Can I mean pick a last caller? Hello, good evening. Hello.
Good evening, Kadon.
Why?
Good evening.
Evening. We deal with Bakasa free.
I'm by your friend, my time. I can say, come and say, put on about.
Yeah, quite.
So, and I do the bomb family of Tabamba Blomia. Say, I'm a modern who find now 2028 for 2029 on there, Ghana Penny. Now, Kadon, I remember you cause what Adventure is 2020. I am Madam Emilia Ankuma, Member of Parliament, NDC. Now, all the constituency and BTB guarantee that the same. Last 2 weeks, many about could be told Shuma, the prayer you. Now, often would prove Namisi. Yet now often on. Hold on. A day, it does get a lemon so much put a lemon. Now, that I'm really there. Hold on. I changed some more crap. The man can amount the Thomas man can a bear cardiac. You need to go to Cabina Bua Pedenter issue. Hold on.
Mate, Medasi, Intini, you bet you better near the home and go to the course in a BC no more. Many are bad now, Ubi, or was would miss a meeting kind to make a be. Metaseka crankakra. Now, be so one William spokesperson. I. Nti call rounds with greater cradia now be manager obo michi domna ko bia ye kan omo de omo kan no so wanzu dia face o mama me na hefan was say your network is the for the show is very bad network no anything who shares Facebook and YouTube na wunya na you may have to check your kasa network because hard dey say dem kama nti ba cho sa show network ni bim e bia na Ebia said this here no. Obi say I like the way you've conducted yourself. Our prayers are with you. Pacho ye da sa kopon entonsupa enguso. Okay, obi say. Anyway, nana enti issues no end the whole no arrest
yeah.
You busasa President Mahama say chia wachi de pe wo mre. And na senka ebetimi ehunhuna MPP for say yenka yasem city a enka nipa be 20 ya chomu so far de. Senka enko bi aboto.
Of course. Ade ba ko send this phone hu so mu ni hu. Yen MPP for yeni aden. Mom fine show mutum da say akrache for the yeni nya den. O krache ni ani nya den da.
She.
Enya say akrache for yeni nya den, yeni aden. And the woman say you pay due process.
Of course.
You respecting rule of law. You're law abiding citizens. Young members of the New Patriotic Party. If I reforms papa Okromani na MPP. From translucent edeba from opaque to translucent edeba transparent. Yen MPP, yen democracy, yen yetiasie. Yen me ya George democracy and ye bedu be ye I and NDC ni ma say achew. NDC na ngomu ni mi achew.
Ayo.
NDC aban. Party a yeti from revolutionary route. Omu ni mi achew. Omu ni mi achew. But atutu say na no mu ni. But MPP yan ya guide omu na no who the use of state institutions of the prosecution.
Yes.
It is an omu siasa de na. Omu follow the book.
Yeah.
The book in the constitution, you know. What the constitution says, and no one so good DH. Now, so Omuya Omanjin said, they be a say, the future is indeed pregnant.
Now, why 2K can be? Obinimi design moving. I think somewhere last week.
Yeah.
Was it Takwa side hormona? We be so confirm actually. Was what 2K said about the influx of foreigners is very true. Some more baby brain. Obi friend from Takwa was it said the OP Takwa want to see a foreigners in the hormone and now register Ghana card.
Just imagine.
And I'm so Ghana card no, there were foreigners there and our Ghana there who did more register for foreigners. Was it Debbie? Well, the near whom not less than 5. You're more foreigners and so
Ghana card.
Ghana card. It is hard the day your best and penny for and share. See something, say something. See something, say something. Ghana card, no. You know, foreigners were card and a Ghana for so yes, we were your card. Tech Bridge University College for Omon the Digmedi Ebromo, Afa a home cow, most of cancer will say the school na your column. You could share their baby Juma, one could share that Mayjuma straight away. Jomahama, a busy Jumama will say, Dokusan Fakota market, Nakoto Kaku, Super Ku. Ene ku nema akaka ho I intino Tech Bridge University College first na friend Asanska University College of Design and Technology omo offer digital media and communication design course, product design and entrepreneurship, fashion design technology, jewelry design technology. Omo wo oyibi adenta dodo akwan no so enti mekanfo edi ama se ko ho na ma uba enkusua de e wo ho opie ba ye da na eyensadujuma esensadujuma yi so no university kama papa etubetima frɛ 0540 124 400 0540 124 488 and amede no Tech Bridge University College was design and build a nation. Tech Bridge for na omode ebreye na Cement Vita herbal mixture and capsules so se usisi yawo wo hemfa na yawo se yare bia ba fe de sciatica no so no nyasem keto akra general bodily pains nyina no anase wuntimi woluma to na wuntimi ni dia ana mema omo weak erection ni nyina no pacho omo se kwaje Cement Vita herbal mixture and capsules naturally boadwuma boadwuma na represent mema nyina kama 0244 718557 0241 604 702 gastro and gastro mixer and menso plus mixer patcho media abroad nature's medics and this nri eba say stomach ulcer also typhoid fever who did na we ya diarrhea and how did na check so a kwaje sa nri amekafo ma we kwaje gastro mixer na enu ama no so de ene eja yesi efe no menso plus mixture edru bosumi na wie yes de bosumi na sha se wo de ba na hawa obi ate wonka kwaji menstrual plus mixture na menstrual pains nyina no intim infuso prostate plus mixture bema prostate enlargement otajo so basa pacho ye kanfo prostate plus mixture ene edi amako o kan si drug lane Repart Ventures na naboache heba whatever committee 1 Equus Pharmacy Ashama main station in the House of Drugs and also Ewola Pass. Over time from 0248778899 0248778899 Chocho Heba Industries Limited. Omo the Chocho skincare products aba. Na skincare products ni bini Chocho Heba soup, Chocho Heba cream, Chocho Royal gel, Chocho hand and food cream, Chocho skin toner, Chocho hair products, and a Chocho bar. Kojibi. Suhumaya ne yen na efe na ye kama ne brand no so die ene nyase nketo akra. Wenti omo social media TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Tabia takum emema nyina Supreme Court judge favorable one waba no. Wo di asem na die de bia udifo. Patro said the Supreme Court judge obi di asem na ma favorable fe ne tabia takum emema nkoa edrunti. Tabia takum kasi tabia takum o se bema bia eye takum menchechirim we bema na asem se wonte ase dia they be make you deserve what you are going through. Aye, tabia takum me so ye favorable Supreme Court judge. High sense and ababonte no televisions, refrigerators and air conditioners ni nyina ebi e wo holomo gas cookers, washing machines, smartphones and never be e wo holomo electronics in the boost ho say chapo make for high sense for the amount omo isle gon e wo kesimra chemata mall north industrial area Accra Opera Square Tudu Dansoma La Paz West Hill Mall omo Kumasi City Mall Kumasi Edum omo post office Tafo Taloso Mankesim Takra de Takwa Obuasi Kuforidua hohoi sunyane techiman tamale ni nyina no omo high sense na je somutima 5-year warranty nyasa nketwa entibekanfo edi amount bia na se dijwede ni nyina eba ewiye bia de dijwede ni nyina eba ewiye gido bacho memawo ayibi me send fly bi de mawo se me send se by dia hwe ne fato so ba me hwe na fatos mame we me de beto so na enra kofo ye kofo say Gordon o be kwa bruche de ne no be kwara msi campaign ya haya ne mu first camera mu te say be kwa bruche de ba pedi yechi eti o se campaign ye no wo say MPP for so bi o diaspora enti MPP diaspora for ne de krata akoma mpanifo say pese no muso edi enkombo na enti eni God for comes director no a loading no say a load this is a fena de pump ba enti you are touching base with MPP in the diaspora and MPP for so many countries ewa abuchira I say it me touch base Togo bi wo Ivory Coast bi wo Senegal ebi wo Israel ebi wo Australia kwantenten enso no nyina no ye behwe ne yetu ho anamon o mo ne se no mudi nkomo e online ye beye de be se course so no ye be ko de no nyina akokodi enkomo because diaspora for no chale e ho no se wuti se moayese nyame adoma next this month ya lo mo so e to baba atenso be to baba be 25th or mo e ko no eti mu wia ne start no mo edi enkomo enkakrakra eti diaspora for no look out for us ye no be di enkomo ye gidi se communication of MPP no said ni mu no esakra na baby ya babedru no esi ehwe baby free bane CDC be hwe ase ene CDBCD akoyenim enkofo bebre ta aka se na ya say obeti si na MPP for na media for them pay asem and then this wa ko muska na buya se na MPP for se mo muska ni bi it's about relationship ye ne o ma ni ye besi ne kra ye ne mu ni ye etiri ye ba ne binum bedi nkoma sa nkomo nyina no ye beka amomu nyina ate eda no bi busa se na God nsema wo ka bebrebe se wo ba obe se na we ne ye sense no waka champion na mesimpa cho from krenkre to kran adibio mitrim bia na maka champion for da na enema eka ho e communication ma yedi ncho e 2024 elections no na mencha de me ko eyi ho Professor Michael Kwe committee ni me koi me ne sentrofo bibre ekoi esema na ese meka edin na ese me bobo me bodin nyina na eye in the ways of the party ni say ye ni akwakoye ya de na yemfa report no ebeto abonten na second report no ebeto abonten ena nkomu hu nkofo di a me bobo mu a kabusa wa bonta ka mo ntia wo mo o cha so ahwe ka wonyi so cause nipa die bone nipa adie bone meka asana masore so say obi bia obeka che wo say 2024 elections na communication and some na the bia na ye to use some resources President Nana Ado Dankwa Akufo-Addo one Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obi ani hono ma o the resources ache communication President Nana Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as flag bearer eso de kwesi etino ye ba mo hono ma bedi enkomo campaign die yeguso ayeye ye da masese mutimi kwaso de bia no ehye yinkran se mumfa benkum mumfa nifa sa na ye no party na e ba kope nyame ncha de party no so no enyu obidia party no enye fi akonya enya hiniye eno bia ka se me na aduro me so na me na me ye first son me na me ye first daughter and me na me last ye no ye nya ne sa
of course
ai ye party ye nyina ye fi baby ni nyina ye be join ye akonya na to se ye nyina ye contest ya wo wa hoden no hwe wo ho se wo ho odin wapomu odin woni party for na di ni ye wo hwe soro no wa hwe fom wo su vision no so declare wa join ni but menko yusu nipa bidin ni ade ye ne ye ka no ya ka biem senka e ka say obi a yesi wo ka so onim Dr. Bawumia enti post win as one di a me Dr. Bawumia relationship nti ase ka metimi di two positions
of course
me sense su biem se ye ka obi a ye ka so onim Dr. Bawumia enti ese ma di post ba ko anawe ya ekame me no Dr. Bawumia relationship buti ka se ka metime di general secretary as the communications director me ko wono post
yeah
okay
yeah
but me sa na ye no eye time na aso obia meka bi do betimi aye na waye do betimi aye na waye party for no hu esusu se omugibudi na de wo kan obetimi aye anso a ombeto abana ma kama ne yeba baby opposition mu ni ewe me call dobe kwa benya enra me hwe ahokeka ho se pe wonko ofumu a na madwea akọ back to 2015 2016
oh yes
say utum se groundswell utum se grassroots for no eni abesi ye petumi no
yeah
sana ye power sana start eba etese ye ne mayi ne senko fun kran say tumi no de e wa ya na emumu no ye kan ho bom na yetimi elected the right people for the right positions na ebi ekudindi ebeba nana aka 3 minutes na aka 2 minutes na ye pon me obi busase ohu di obabi na udin di yemse yemse wo ye prince ampa wo brempon bi eba na me se ampa ne papa yi wo hene me se ampa ne papa yi wo hene na we do you tidishie na ampa no wo you tidishie e no ho na wo de the person you do say good evening God now watch you live from Virginia. It's good to hear from you. It's also good to hear feedback from you. Samuel in Tiamwa udina mihu wa say no status of baby no Samuel in Tiamwa na mehu hwe New York for say member New York answer ma ko UK no most suspect say me the call landed first it member New York
asempa yetia campaign bi
asempa yetia
ase was asempa yetia campaign by you
asempa yetia ase ashama constituency executives omo okay do say the sabutu na nura ana
yeah amuto na nura
eti mo amu win ye nyina no congratulations to you mo amu win so no eje hwe ni nyina asana party nhyehyɛ no etie yakopon wonim de agya yakopon wonim de ye ema ne ma na wulusu ye party wula so ye party ni koso aye adwuma ema party enye position bi nko anti na ubenya ubitindi aboa party we nya enye hwe what you say we nya ayi ba ku bo ho no tell yourself say life goes on life goes on party no so e wo ho no e twa etiam si apona na obeka wi am apona
incoming
yes sir
on that note I think the party in Yansem no amon hwe ade ombetimi ayafa aspirants na ebi o polling station executive our contest constituency and farmer no mumane mbambe na back to the polling station so no men in free album ni mo in certain constituencies enyoma every issues one of these peculiar problems and are they hard in power because ni yenim wo MPP album ne ho ne say free polling station ko electoral area na say amfama wa eni si edi wo bi asi wa nan ani eni so say album no wo mu a uni vote because you say resigning na ko ana bibi but eni si you film say edi obi asi wa nan most of the constituencies or more issues are the high court injunction any ade atototo so no issues we are make ho asem che edi mu akotene pa resignation you know or resigning kakra or say corporate or ko be electoral area na oba constituency or person oba na chi na oba ba dey obi asha na nine
and that's why I resigned there.
No, meanwhile the party's constitution album no ye wie
I won't even be in shame.
What we for being same to yes what temper album no
and by sending was why resigned there wo ko dia wo ko.
Yes,
it never be replaced.
Yeah, for be replaced you need to be replace you.
And this said you will be replaced. Okay.
I know now who will be replacing. I know be so then there is an inconsistency here.
Okay.
I know the man go for be problems no. Okay. I think the party must resolve these issues na the year to year.
Okay.
Obi be go for forms or call on oppose. Obi wan say o no kwa for form. Bebe be che album ne beba no nu ni album.
MTB sa eje hweta maso.
All right.
And nyame adoma ekina yebesa betena si edwumbe ne yedi nkomo na nampra na oye prince na nampra na mote den kano ai ntino
National Communications Director hopeful
papa bi na adongo na yemi producer Gideon so the TV di ne chi ni fulma me na Billy Munyina eka ho Chris Okweku of course one general manager na won so ma bibia ekoso yefem Gordon Asare-Bediako nyame adoma ekina besa sia but the news is that Yama Dennis bail na bail ne dia mano no Yama no 50 million Ghana cedi bail 3 sureties 2 to justify a onerous task President Mahama hwe na yesa de ehu bibi say 50 million bone ben wo ye de yesi de no waye 50 million obehia adan mako bia be 11 I'm telling you ansana otima satisfy sa anima no because adan kese bebrebe na wo Ghana no me so behwe no ebo ana ne value 5 million Ghana cedis yes 50 million Ghana cedis e dey ato niti so adan to be justified. Why? Nyame adoma echina. Good night.